Hi, I am Attila, and in this video I'm gonna show you how did I build up ambient sound for our game. This assignment was a school project, which means that we had no time to finish the entire game. It's more like a vertical slice. I'm not sure how much can I tell about the project, so let's say this is a physical therapy game for knee surgery patients. The recovery process normally takes like half a year at least, and most of the patients quit because of having hard time in the gym doing boring and repetitive exercises. For this reason, our client wanted to create an audio focused game because the patients mostly just move in a really big area and they have no chance to stare at the monitor. This project was a great opportunity for me as a sound designer student because I had to record and also process all the voiceovers, record Foley sounds and create all the sound effects for the game. The main theme is a dark fantasy. The story of the experience is based on Dutch mystery. The main idea is that the player can't see much in the game. For this reason, all the sound effects needed to be really precise and accurate to explain to the player what is happening in the game. You can see the actual gameplay video in the cards. In the game there are a couple of interesting places. The main ones are the forest, the tavern, the harbor and the ship. So let me show you them one by one. Let's start our tour in the forest. The game takes place in the fantasy theme with some enemies and strange creatures, so it was important to make the ambience adjustable. As a base forest there are some bird tweets, river and trees in the background. You can also hear some branches and the soil rolling in. Those may sound unnecessary, but I really wanted to create the unique ambient sound, especially because the game does only have minimum visuals, so the sound is the main storyteller. As I scroll down you can see these 3 spookiness audio tracks. These are responsible for, well, the spookiness of the forest. It means that if the white ghost, one of the main enemy, is attacking, the scene can be changed accordingly. So this is what's happening if I turn on the spookiness slider. Our next stop is in the tavern, which also takes place in the forest. For the sake of clarity I will turn off the forest ambient, but keep in mind that these should play in the same time to a certain point. So our tavern is like a regular medieval pub with fireplace, people drinking and having fun, and music, which was removed in the final game because it was incompatible with the OST. In the tavern there are 2 variables that can be changed. The first determines whether the player is still outside in the forest in front of the place or already stepped inside. It just changes an EQ and some reverb on the files. The other value is responsible for the level of crowd inside. At the time I was made these ambients, it wasn't clear if the tavern will be in the forest with less people or in the city where many guests can come in. To overcome this issue, I decided to create it customizable. Speaking of city, there is also a gnome village I just forgot about in the intro, but let me show it to you really quickly. The timeline consists a general ambient sound, but I also added some events to it. These events, such as horse passing by or someone just walking next to us, are happening randomly to make the mood of the village more live and believable. Actually, I followed the same method at building up the harbor. There is a basic ambient sound and additionally the other events that can happen in the medieval port. Our next stop is on the ship, which can the player take in the game. There are two different types of ambiances. You can be inside of the belly of the ship, and I'm pretty sure that it is not the right word for it, and on the deck. For optimization reasons, I divided these places into two different timelines inside Fmod. The method how these places are building up is the same, so let me show you them one by one. So this was our tour today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you found this video interesting, then please check the other breakdowns and the one that shows you the gameplay. You can find them in the cards. Thanks for watching and see you next time.